look up front, they're big and physical up front.
They're big, and you'd think had they played everybody as tough as they're playing Warren, they'd have won more ball games.
They got one defensive tackle's 315. The other was 290 pounds. The defensive ends are 260 and 240. Lumberjacks trying to air it out. Neon Thomas down the field and just off his fingertips again. Wow. Warren, and you got to go back, David, and say they're drops.
They're drops.
The receivers have had them in their hands, but just unable to hold on to them.
Laster's 2 of 7, and we know they've dropped 4. One you could call debatable.
Debatable. All right, I'll go with that. It's 3rd down and 12 for the Lumberjacks from their own 7-yard line. Comes the blitz. Lassiter dumps it off in the flat to Rivera. Irvin breaks a tackle at the 15, cuts back to the 20. A flag comes in. Another face mask going to be called against the Cougars. Rivera will move the chains, and that'll be a KJ's Produce first down, and we're going to tack 15 yards onto it at the end of the run for the face mask there. But KJ's Produce tells you they got a great new gift department. Crystal has gone out and bought us a lot of yard flags and door flags and a lot of decorations, home decor. You need to go by and check them out tomorrow at 511 West Central Street in Warren. And while you're there, pick up some fresh produce as well. See what they have in stock as far as produce goes. And check out the sale items. 511 West Central, KJ's Produce. 1st and 10 Lumberjacks out at the 37-yard line after they added the penalty onto it. Play action. Lassiter rolling to his right, looking downfield. It's going to throw it up for AJ. He'll make the catch, but he's going to be out of bounds.
Almost came down with it.
2nd down and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Thomas, just back there. Thomas and Jordan split wide left. Ball on the right hash mark. Lassiter going to hand it off. Weatherspoon over the left side. Cody going to get out over the 40, out to the 42-yard line, make it to 43. They'll stop him there.
5-yard pickup.
And Warren will look at 3rd down and 5. 2:45 left to play in the first quarter. We have no score here tonight at Jim Hurd. 3rd down and a long 5 for the Lumberjacks. The Cougars now in a 5-man front. Lassiter's going to carry it for the first time. He carries it down. Produce first down. At the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Lumberjacks. Antonio Jordan makes up for dropping that one earlier.
46-yard touchdown.
It was only about a 13-yard completion. And then AJ did the rest on his own.
Sidestepped one man and turned it on.
Lumberjacks score first, 6-0, a minute 52 to play here in the first quarter. As Jose is going to come on to attempt the extra point. Jacinto out of the hold of Reese Cornish. Snap is down. The kick's on its way, and it is good. 7-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We'll take a break and be back in just a minute.
Greg Reef is asking for your vote for mayor of Warren at the November 8th general election. Greg Reef is a lifelong resident of Warren, graduated from Warren High School and the University of Arkansas at Monticello. Greg and private business. Greg Reef desires to serve the citizens of Warren by working with the Warren City Council to sustain Warren, November 8th.
South Martin.
7-0. Lumberjacks lead.
91.
They get credit for 91 yards. Maddox Lassiter hits Antonio Jordan on a 46-yard pass completion. Jacinto will get set to kick it off. Going to pooch kick this one high in the air. And it's going to be fielded at the 30 and hit immediately. Neon Thomas on the special teams. Neandre hustling down the field, and he hit the return man just as soon as he caught the football. He'll think about that next time.
Yeah, he will.
Going to mark it at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
Orange drive, 7 plays, 91 yards, 2 minutes and 1 second.
1st and 10 for the Cougars, now at their own 29-yard line. Their quarterback is Spencer. He's a senior. 5'11", 190 pounds. They got some athletes.
They do.
He bobbles the snap, picks it up, going to carry it around the right side. Student body to the Warren will so pickup of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3 now for the Cougars. Warren stays in that basic 4-3 defense. You got that front 4 up there. Landon Wolf, Grays is in there, Gavin's in there, and then Neil Harding. That's your front 4.
That front 4.
Pitch out, goes right side over to Harrell. Harrell trying to turn the corner. Going to get a yard, and that's all. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2. Irvin Rivera, one of the linebackers, coming up to make the stop. You got Maddox Lassiter playing the Mike linebacker. He's in the middle. Irvin Rivera's on the left side. Delfino Rivera on the right side of that defensive linebacker spot. I'm going to give you the secondary in a moment. Handoff's going to come here to the near side. Turn it up over the 35, out close to the 39. Going to be very close to the 1st down marker, out near the 40-yard line.
I think he's got it.
I think that was number 4. That's Ashley Tyler carrying the football. It is good for a 1st down for the Cougars. So 1st and 10, Helena at their own 40-yard line.
Cougars have a 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
18 seconds left to go in the quarter. There'll be a final play of the 1st quarter, unless it's a pass, and they are going to try to pass it. Spencer back deep, throws. It's going to be caught out over the 40, out at the 42-yard line. Irvin Rivera is right there to make the stop. As making the catch out here is Datavius Fulton. Irvin Rivera was all over him.
Yes.
And that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. Lumberjacks lead it 7-0. We're back with more Lumberjack football right after this.
When elders stay at Bellevue Estates Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself, or call 367-0044 for more information. At First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton, whatever your need is, we have a solution. The First Century Club for those 50 and over. Free checking with a minimum balance must remain at $300 or above to qualify. Unlimited access to your account by ATM, phone, or online. Just see Tess or Ashley or call 870-226-2601 to get started today. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We get set to start the 2nd quarter. Lumberjacks lead at 7-0. David, what's the numbers look like?
Warren rushed for 21, threw for 83, 104 yards total offense. West Helena, 101 yards rushing, 3 yards passing, 104 yards total offense.
Warren will be, I'll make it Helena. We'll have it. 2nd down and 8 after a gain of 2 on that last play as we start the 2nd quarter. Ball spotted at their own 42-yard line. Spencer again out of the shotgun. Harold, the lone setback. Going to hand it off to him. Left side. Harold turns the corner out over the 45. He'll run out of real estate and run out of bounds up near the 48-yard line. Could be close to the first down marker, I believe.
Should be real close.
No, be a couple of yards shy.
A couple of yards shy. He stepped out earlier than we thought he did.
Needed to get to the 50, steps out at the 48. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 now for Helena. If you joined us late, both teams turned it over on downs inside the 10-yard line. Warren took it 91 yards for their score. Handoff to Harrell again, left side. He's got the first down and more as he goes inside Lumberjack territory to the 45. He's knocked down from behind. It's going to be Maddox Lassiter making the tackle from behind, but not before Harrell can pick up another first down for the Cougars.
9-yard pickup and a first down.
Mark it at the Lumberjack 43, 1st and 10 Cougars. They run the double tight ends and a wing to either side as well. One back in the backfield, along with the quarterback. So a lot of bodies up there around the football. Spencer will keep it himself. Spencer running toward the Helena bench is going to pick up a yard as he's going to be bumped out of bounds down at the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9. He had the Lumberjacks, I think it was Irvin Rivera.
I think it was.
2nd down, 9 now for the Cougars. Ball on the left hash mark. They're moving from left to right. Handed off to Spencer. Spencer turning the corner. He runs into a bunch of Lumberjacks. Leading the way was Jalen Lee. Jalen coming up, and then about 4 other Lumberjacks were right there to make the stop on him. No gain on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 9. We talked about Jalen Lee and how aggressive he is coming up from that secondary.
Yes, he comes up quickly.
3rd down and 9 for the Cougars. As they take their time.
You got to believe they're in a spot they'll go for it on 4th down.
Spencer again out of the shotgun. Puts a man in motion, wanted to throw, looking, trying to go deep down the field. Going to overthrow his intended receiver. Lee Johnson, the safety, got a hand on it but couldn't pull it in. Pass was intended down there for number 30, and that is Emad Trancy. So it'll bring up 4th and 9 now for the Cougars. Warren leading 7-0, and it looks like they're going to send the punting unit on.
I'm surprised.
As their punter will come on. AJ's going to go back deep for the Lumberjacks. He'll stand around his own 12 or 13-yard line. They get a good snap. Another low end-over-end kick fielded at the 15 by Antonio. Returned up over the 20. Antonio, the 25, hits the sideline at the 30, the 35. It's going to be caught from behind out near the 39-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 36.
Just a few yards shy of where Helena punted the football from.
As making the tackle was DeJohn Harrell, number 1. He's the best athlete on this team, even though he's only 5'5". 1st and 10 Lumberjacks. They lead at 7-0. 10:39 to play in the first half. Lassiter will work out of the shotgun. Cody Weatherspoon's in at running back. DeAndre Thomas comes wide left. Antonio Jordan splits wide to the right. Again, they play man-to-man coverage. They put 8 up in the box. Lassiter steps up, forced out of the pocket. Now looking down the field, fires, finds Neon Thomas at the 40. Neon backpedaling, going to be out over the 43. They're going to be brought down there. He's trying to say they held a hold of his face mask, but officials didn't call it. They'll mark it at the 44-yard line. But there is a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Betcha.
So we'll see what the flag's all about as the officials discuss things down there on the field. Don't forget our friends at American Shifting Corporation. If you're in a big trucking business or in the heavy equipment business, you need to know that they fix more big truck transmissions, rear ends, and clutches than anybody else. They're located in North Little Rock at 2101 East Broadway, but they travel all over the state. They'll come to your shop, they'll come to the woods, or on the road, wherever you're broke down, and they'll get you back on the job quicker than anybody else. Just give them a call at 501-945-0878. That's American Shifting Corporation Proud sponsor of Lumberjack football again this season.
Well, that penalty wiped out a 19-yard pickup, and it was behind the line of scrimmage, so.
It's going to be 1st and 25.
Yes.
Spotted all the way back at the Lumberjack 22-yard line. Lassiter, play action, looking, throwing over the middle and trying to go to Antonio, overthrows him.
You know, that's really the first bad throw we've seen.
Yeah, the rest of them they've got a hand on.
Yes.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 25 for the Lumberjacks. Jalen Lee will check in at wide receiver. We'll put Rivera as a wide out as well. Irvin Rivera. So trips go wide right. One comes wide left. Lassiter, straight drop. They rush 3, drop 8. Lassiter's going to take off. He's at the 25, the 30, 35, the 40. Hit and bumped out of bounds. They're going to say he stepped out back at the 39-yard line. Ran too close to the sideline,
yeah,
didn't he?
17-yard pickup.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 8.
Much more manageable than
3rd and 25.
Yes.
Weatherspoon stays in at the running back spot. He'll be lined up right beside Lassiter there in the backfield. Ball on the left hash mark. Lumberjacks moving from right to left. Trip receiver split wide right. They'll rush 4 this time. Lassiter steps up, fires in and out of the hands of Neon Thomas at midfield. And DeAndre, well, I don't know. He's having a bad night.
He's having a tough night. That time, he took off running before he caught the football because he had a lot of green, and he knew it. 4th
down and 8. Lumberjacks are going to punt it away. Warren leads 7-0 here with 10-12 left to play here in the first half. As Warren gets her punting unit on, Helena will send one man back deep. And Lassiter, high, end over end kick toward the sideline, going to carry and go out of bounds. They're going to spot it up beyond the 30 at the 32-yard line. That's where Helena will have it. Number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop, 820-2171. You need your car detailed? Give Thomas Miller and his crew a call. They'll come pick up and deliver. They're open 7 days a week, and they'll do a fantastic job cleaning up your car. That's number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop. 820-2171 is the number to call. All right, 7-0. Lumberjacks lead it. And Helena will have it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Warren's 2nd punt of the night.
Yes.
So on 1st down,
32-yard line.
the quarterback, Zamarian Spencer, going to hand it off. Left side, down and down the line of scrimmage. Going to be hit and dropped for a loss back at the 30. Going to be a loss of 2 on the play. That time the ball carrier was number 9, Trayzon Rogers. Delfino Rivera in on the stop for the Lumberjacks, along with Neo Harding. For a loss of 2, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 12. So I gave you the front 4 a moment ago. I gave you the linebackers. The secondary is Neon Thomas, Lee Johnson, Malik Day, and Jalen Lee. Spencer wanting to throw, straight drop, airs it out, going deep down the field, throws it up for grabs, and it's going to be incomplete. Neon Thomas was right there in the hip pocket. You know, Neon's had 3 interceptions in the last 2 ball games.
Yes.
And he was come on as a D in the secondary. He's just a sophomore.
Strong defensive back.
He's just a sophomore, but he had 2 great picks last week against Monticello. Both of them stopped scoring threats.
Yes.
By the Billies. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Cougars. Ball spotted back at their own 30-yard line. See if Warren brings some pressure this time as Rivera, the linebacker, sheeted up on the line of scrimmage. And now the Cougars are going to call a timeout with 9:16 to play in the half. It's 7-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home. Choose Drew Memorial.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
7-0. Lumberjacks lead it. The Cougars wanted a timeout as they're facing a 3rd down and 12 from their own 30-yard line. Spencer goes empty backfield. He'll drop straight back. Warren bringing the blitz. He's in trouble. Unloads it down the field. It's going to be caught for a very short gain out to the 34-yard line as he makes the catch out there to Harrell. Leon Thomas was right there with him along with Delfino Rivera. A gain of 4 on the play, so it'll bring up a 4th down and 8. And Warren's going to get the football back.
Yes.
Here with 9:08 left to play before halftime. Warren leading 7-0. As West Helena a little slow getting their punting unit out on the field. They finally get them out there. Play clock's down to 6. And they're going to have to hurry to get it off. 3, 2, 1. And they got to call them for delay of games. The flag comes in. Now they call them for motion.
I was thinking they got the snap off in time.
Nobody was set.
But nobody, yeah. The snapper looked at the clock and said, uh-oh, he snapped it.
So they'll mark 5 yards off. That'll be back to the 29. Antonio Jordan's waiting at the Lumberjack 46-yard line for the punt. You're going to kick it away from him. It's going to hit, and he'll field it off the bounce at the 38, up to the 40, 45, midfield, turns to the right corner. Going to get it inside the 45 to the 41.
Didn't we see a flag over there?
Yeah, it's right at midfield. They'll sort out the flag. I need to tell you about Harold's Processing out on the old Camden Road. Deer season's here. They can handle all your processing needs. If you're getting lucky enough to tag a deer, you can carry it out there. They're open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. They'll clean it, process it, wrap it up, and have it ready to go in the skillet or in the freezer, whichever one you want them to do. That's Harold Processing. Deer season, youth weekends, next weekend, then the modern gun hunt starts the weekend after that, so 2 weekends from now. But Harold Processing, 1826 and a half Old Camden Road in Warren. Go check out their meat department as well. Got some great looking steaks and appetizers to go with it. That's like the stuffed baked potatoes, twice baked potatoes, the peppers that go along. They've got all that stuff. That's Harold's Processing. Give them a call at 820-0795. Lassiter's going to hand it off up the middle to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon out over the 45, midfield. He'll pick up 12, make it 13 yards, and move the chains for a KJ's Produce first down at the Cougar 49-yard line.
Nice run right up the middle. Had a good hold, got him into the secondary, and that's all you can ask for.
1st and 10 Lumberjacks. Another KJ Produce first down. Lassiter on first down, one to throw. Got time, airs it down the field. Neon's behind the defender, makes the catch at the 15. He'll go into the end zone, touchdown. Neandre Thomas finally holds on to one tonight.
The most difficult ball he had.
He makes the catch and goes in for the score. Warren's up 13-0. As the extra point will come from Jose Jacinto out of the hold of Reese Cornish. Your snapper is Marcus Green. Everybody's set, and we're waiting for the snap. As finally, I think we're going to get it. There's the snaps a little high. Cornish gets it down. The kick's on its way, and it's good. 14-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back after this timeout.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Automotive Superstore in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArkLaMiss without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference. We want you to experience the best today at Ryburn Automotive Superstore, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Automotive Superstore, a proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank and Trust.
14-0. Lumberjacks lead it. They'll kick it off. It's fielded back at the 25. Out over the 30, the 35. A flag comes in, I believe, late. No, they may have waved it off. Looked like he pulled it out of his pocket.
He pulled it out and then, but never threw it.
On the return for the Cougars was actually Tyler. Lumberjacks will stop him up at the 38-yard line. And that's where the Cougars will have it. Make it to... Yep.
They'll peek.
There you go. Mark off a penalty against Warren. Didn't see him make a call, though. They're going to mark it all the way down to the Lumberjack 47. There it is, the face mask. They finally make the call. So a face mask added on to the end of the run. We'll mark it at the Warren 48-yard line. 1st and 10 Cougars.
Warren scoring drive, 2 plays, 61 yards, 20 seconds.
14-0. Warren leads. 8:27 to play here in the first half. Spencer, your quarterback, works out of the shotgun. That's a direct snap now to Harrell. Harrell trying to go the outside. He goes and hit by Irvin Rivera at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a gain of 2. Get it down to the 46.5, almost the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 8. As they leave Harrell there in the backfield, now the quarterback Spencer moves over behind the center. 2nd down and 8. Warren putting 6 up in the box. Spencer's going to keep it himself. He'll carry it to the 45, and he's going to be hit there. Gain of only a yard. It'll bring up a 3rd and a long 6. That defensive front up front there, that was Tyrone Grays again in on the stop. Leading the way, him and Gavin, Landon Wolf. 3rd down and 7 for the Cougars as they take all the time they can off that play clock. And here we go. Spencer works out of the shotgun. They set a man in motion, one to throw. Spencer looking, throws this one, going to overthrow his intended receiver out there.
It'll be pass interference.
He felt some pressure. There's a flag come in.
Yes.
Yeah. Pass interference against the defense. So we'll give him a 1st down with that penalty, as it'll move the football from the line of scrimmage. And they'll mark it down around the 35-yard line. How about down close to the 30-yard line? There we go. 1st and 10 for West Helena now at the Lumberjack 30-yard line with 7:08 to play here in the first quarter. Warren leading 14-0. I want to thank the East Lab for providing the streaming tonight. If you're watching, put in the comments, thank those students. They are all trying to learn how to video and run our audio, so we want to thank them for the work that they do. and bringing you the football games over the live stream. There's a flag on the play as they'll hand it off for a gain of 2, and then a flag came in.
I think it's going to be against Warren, so.
See what the flag's about. Official comes over.
Chop block. Excuse me.
Against, he first pointed against Warren. Chop block against Helena. It's an illegal block against the Cougars. And so Warren will take the penalty and mark them back. Going to mark it all the way back to the 43-yard line. So that's 13. It'd be 1st and 23. Need to get all the way down to the 20 for the first down. So 1st and 23 now for West Helena. 2 tights on either side. Spencer, the quarterback. Harold, the lone setback in the backfield. Motion's going to be the call. Another flag comes in. This wide receiver here on this side took off before the ball was snapped.
That'll be the Cougars' 7th penalty of the night.
So back them up 5 more.
For 65 yards.
It'll remain first down and be 1st and 28.
Warren penalized 5 times for 55 yards so far. To call it a clean game would not be a...
First and 28 for the Cougars. Ball in the middle of the field. They're moving from left to right. Spencer wanting to throw. Fires complete in the flat at the 40. Sidesteps 1. They get it to Harrell again. Harrell goes inside the 40 down to the Lumberjack 36-yard line. He'll pick up a good chunk of that real estate. But it'll still be 2nd down and long. As they'll mark it at the 34-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 14. Gain of 14 on that play.
Yes.
One to throw again. Pumps. Trying to go deep to Harold down the left sideline. He makes the catch, but he's out of bounds.
Yeah. I thought I saw a flag come out. Yep.
Holding. Going to be the call against the Cougars. Those pink flags are hard to see.
They're hard to find. If I hadn't have saw the throwing motion, that's all I saw.
Yeah. They'll come back to the line of scrimmage, mark off the 10-yard penalty. It'll still be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 24. Just under 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Warren's going to decline the penalty. Make it 3rd down and 14. Coach Embry wants the football back.
Yeah.
3rd and 14. For Helena. Ball on the left hash mark at the Lumberjack 34. Warren putting 5 up on the line of scrimmage. Defensively, 3 linebackers and going with 3 in the secondary. Spencer, straight drop, feels the pressure, steps up, goes deep down the field. He just airs it out. Neon Thomas is going to intercept it in the end zone and bring it out. Nope, he's going to get caught in the end zone, and that'll be a safety, I believe.
Nah, I think he got it out to the...
I hadn't seen any indication yet.
I thought he got it out to the 1. Now they're going to discuss it.
Neon, his momentum carried him about 8 yards deep in the end zone. He got caught there in the end zone and tackled before he...
Touchback.
It is a touchback, okay. So it'll be Warren's football at the 20-yard line.
I think what they're saying, and I wondered about it because I saw the official stand back there. I think what they're saying is his momentum carried him out of the back of the end zone.
Okay.
His foot touched that white line. A big break for the Lumberjacks, no matter what.
It'll be Warren football, 1st and 10. At the 20-yard line, I believe. 5:41 remaining. There was a penalty on the play against the Cougars. That's what that's about. And now Warren will decline that penalty, and it will be Warren football. Well, I'm glad we finally straightened all that out.
Nothing to it.
First and 10, Lumberjacks from their own 20-yard line. Warren leading 14-0 here at home. Great crowd on hand. Glad you're with us on the radio and on the live stream. As Maddox Lassiter at quarterback, Cody Weatherspoon's going to be your running back. Had the chain gang confused over there, too. They were late getting set up. All right, here we go. First and 10, Lumberjacks. Lassiter, straight drop, throws deep down the field, complete to A.J. out over the 35. He'll have it at the 39-yard line as he goes up and makes a leaping catch.
19-yard pickup.
Another KJ Produce first down. Go see them at KJ's. They've got all their mums marked down. I think Josh told me they're like $10, I think. They got all their pumpkins, buy one and get one free. And go by and check out their great gift department they just opened up. Jalen Lee's going to collect a screen out there, a wide receiver screen. He'll carry it across the 45, out midfield. Flag comes in toward the end of the play, inside the 40, down at the 37.
I think it's going to be a face mask.
As the flags came in at the end of the play, end of the run, Jalen Lee made the catch. It seems like almost every play we've had a flag.
Flag, yeah.
Holding against Warren, and then face mask against Helena.
They're going to offset.
They'll offset. So we'll come back and replay the down. They'll spot it back at the Lumberjack 39-yard line. And it will remain first down. 5:15 to play here in the first half. If you joined us late, Warren scored on a 91-yard drive and then a 60-yard drive, I believe.
91 and a 61.
Both through the air. Neon Thomas collected one and A.J. collected one. So first and 10, Lumberjacks from their own 39. Maddox Lassiter wanting to throw again. Fires this one complete to Neon across midfield. Thomas is going to be slung to the turf down at the 47-yard line. That'll move the chains and be another KJ Produce first down. Hey, they got fresh turnip greens coming in Monday. Locally grown. Warren going to go up tempo. First and 10. KJ's Produce is located at 511 West Central. Lassiter wanting to throw again. Fires into the flat again. Thomas is his target. He makes the catch, but he slips down at the 40-yard line. Oh, Neon trying to get those wheels to move.
Yes.
And lost his footing. But it's a gain of 7 on the play. It'll be second down and 3 now for the Lumberjacks. Warren again up tempo. Back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon up the middle. He's got the first down as he'll carry it down close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 by Cody Weatherspoon. And you look out there right now, David, you got 2 wide receivers that are sophomores. Your running back's a sophomore. Irvin Rivera's a junior.
You've got a lot coming back next year, believe it or not.
First and 10. Lassiter waiting, now throwing deep, going down the field, and boy, they're going to hold on to Neon Thomas. He's tackled as he goes down the field. The flags come in, and that defensive secondary guy just said, hey, I got to hold on here.
Yeah, I'm beat.
That's Spencer. Their quarterback also plays safety for the Cougars.
Yeah, Spencer knew he was beat, so just forget it.
So pass interference against Helena. They'll mark it down to the 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10. Lumberjacks get the first down by penalty, by way of penalty. But it's still another KJ Produce first down. Lassiter out of the shotgun. Looking, wide receiver screen complete to Jalen Lee. Jalen going to carry it down to the 18, a gain of 2 on the play. Good defense that time by the Cougars as they come up to make an open field tackle there on Jalen Lee. Second down and 8 now. Jordan Ingram will check in. He'll go at the tight end spot on the wide side of the field on the right side. Cougars 6 up in the box. Lassiter airs it up in the corner of the end zone for A.J.
Touchdown.
No, he didn't hold on to it.
Oh, he didn't hold on to it.
Thought he came down with it. A.J. pleading his case down there in the corner of the end zone, but the officials were right there. They had a good look at it. Warren Crown thought
I was watching his feet. He got, actually, that was an NFL catch. He got both feet down.
But he didn't hold on to the football.
Forgot the football.
So 3rd down and 8. Warren comes back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Lassiter again throws. This time it's complete to A.J. on a quick out route at the 10. A.J. fighting for yardage. He'll get it down to the 7-yard line. And that'll move the chains for a 1st and goal to go for the Lumberjacks at the 8-yard line. Another KJ Produce 1st down.
Of course, if I can see it, you know Coach Hembry can. That slant over the middle has been wide open.
Lassiter looking, throwing. There's the slant coming to A.J. in the end zone. He'll make the catch, touchdown. Just a quick, skinny post route. Lassiter puts it on the numbers, and A.J. makes the catch in the end zone for Warren's 3rd touchdown of the night. With 3:18 left to play here in the first half. Jacinto will come on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Cornish. Reese Cornish. Reese says he's ready, calls for the ball, snaps down, the kick's on its way, and it's good. 21-0, Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
This weekend at Super Value Foods during the weekend blowout sale, you'll find Boston Butt Pork Roast, twin and 3 for $5. Minute Maid and Fanta products, 2-liter bottles, 3 for $5. Shoppers Value Bleach, a 64-ounce bottle is just 98 cents. Red Ripe tomatoes are 98 cents a pound, and country style pork ribs or pork steaks, $1.98 a pound. It's all at Super Value Foods this weekend in Warren.
What's the best thing about your car? I mean, it's nice if it looks great and has plenty of power, but the best part is it gets you where you need to go. It's the same way with Bradley County Medical Center. Sure, it's a building filled with amazing technology, but more important, it's a place that takes us from illness to wellness. It's reliable transportation on the road to recovery. It's something to think about May 6th through the 12th as facilities across the country celebrate National Hospital Week. At Bradley County Medical Center, we are hometown people taking care of our hometown.
Warren will kick it off, leading 21-0. Fielded at the 25. Return to the 30, up to the 35, the 36-yard line. As on the return there was Jeremy Duncan. Lumberjacks again doing a good job on the special teams, making the tackle. Warren puts another scoring drive together.
8 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes, and 23 seconds.
21-0. Lumberjacks lead it here with 3:10 left to play in the opening first half. It'll be Cougar football at their own 37-yard line.
You know Coach Hembry would love to get his hands on the football one more time.
Cougars will come to the line of scrimmage. They stay with the 2 tights and the tight ends. One back in the backfield. This time the line Harold up, put him in motion. Fake it to him, hand it off to the left side to Duncan. Duncan turns it up, and he's going to get a yard. And then he runs into a sea of black. I guess you'd call it. It'd be a wall of black. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 black jerseys right there. Irvin Rivera, Grays is there. Neo Harding is there. And also number 58, Bryson Harris. And now Warren calls a timeout with 3:02 left to play here in the half. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop. You need your car cleaned up tomorrow? Give Thomas Miller a call at 820-2171. His crew can take care of you. They'll come pick it up, bring it back to you. I know it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, but maybe the next day when the weather clears out, you can get your car cleaned up. Write his number down next time you want your vehicle cleaned up. Give them a call at 820-2171. They do big trucks. They do cars, boats, ATVs, side-by-sides, whatever you got. They'll clean it up and do a fantastic job on it. So the next time you need your car cleaned, give them a call at number 1 Wash and Shine. 820-2171 is their number. The Cougars are looking at 2nd down and 9 from their own 38-yard line. Coach Embry used one of his timeouts. He still has 2 remaining. I would think if Warren gets a stop here,
you probably use the next
timeout. Maybe West Helena will throw the football to go incomplete and stop the clock for you.
That's even better.
Spencer works out of the shotgun. Duncan's a lone setback. They'll put Harold. Got to find out where he's at. They use him in a lot of different places. He's a wide receiver this time, out on the left side, the wide side of the field. So Spencer calling for the snap. Gets it, straight drop back, looking to his right, dumps it off to the back out of the backfield, complete. That's Duncan. Duncan carries it over the 40. He's bumped out of bounds up near the 43-yard line. That will stop the clock with 2:55 to play here before half. And the Cougars looking at 3rd down and 5. Third and 4 for the Cougars.
3rd and a long 4.
Yeah. They'll look into the sideline for the play. And he got out of bounds, so that stopped the clock.
That helped Warren.
Warren will get to preserve one of their timeouts. Need a stop here to get the football back, though. 3rd down and 4. Spencer straight drop under pressure. Warren giving chase. He eludes it, now throws it out of bounds and throws it away.
Stop the clock.
Bryson Harris was putting the pressure all over him, and then right behind him was big Tyrone Grays. And you look at Harris, he's 6 foot 290. Grays is 5'10" and 275. I'd be running for my life too.
Yeah. Just because you got by one didn't mean a whole lot.
That'll bring up 4th down and 4 for the Cougars. They'll send the punting unit on. Warren's going to get the football back with just over 2 minutes left to play here before halftime and 2 timeouts remaining. Warren leading 21-0. The Cougars snap the football.
Should be a flag.
They got a long kick fielded by AJ at the 20. Up to the 25, the 30. He's going to be hit and brought down at the 31-yard line.
Let's see if Coach Hembry will ask for the take the penalty and punt it again. 12 in illegal participation. That lineman did not get off the field in time. So let's see what they're going to do.
See if Coach Hembry takes the football there at the 31. They're going to decline the penalty. Warren will have it with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here before half. 1st and 10, Lumberjacks at their own 31-yard line. Leading 21-0. Trip receivers go wide right. Thomas, Jalen Lee, and Jordan all split wide right. Rivera's a tight end here on the short side of the field as we wait for the officials to get set. Lassiter out of the shotgun. They'll rush 5. Lassiter straight back, has time, throws over the middle, complete to AJ. Complete at the midfield. The 40, the 30, the 20. AJ trying to get to the end zone, breaks the tackle, goes into the end zone, touchdown. Antonio Jordan. And the Lumberjacks score again. No flags back up the field. Antonio Jordan. It's his 2nd touchdown of the night, or his 3rd?
Second.
And the Lumberjacks go up 27-0. Another talented sophomore there for the Lumberjacks making that catch. You know, after they struggled earlier dropping balls, they've
called everything.
Everything since then. Yep.
Excuse me. Jordan has 3. Thomas has 1.
Jacinto will attempt the extra point. Cornish gets the snap down. The kick's on its way, and he's perfect. 28-0. Lumberjacks lead it with 2:27 to play before half. We're back after this timeout.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, new or used, see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
As the Lumberjacks take the field this fall, we at Union Bank want to wish the team a season of success. This is Randy Rawls with Union Bank, and we know how much time, effort, and hard work the Lumberjacks have put into making this year great. Your friends at Union Bank understand this because we also know the value of time, effort, and hard work. And when you have a bank in need of rise, we'll put those standards to work for you. So go out this fall and cheer the Lumberjacks on to victory and come by one of Union Bank's convenient locations and let us show you how easy banking can be. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Well, the Lumberjacks made it look easy that time.
They did. Do you go for an onside kick here?
I don't know. 2:27 left to play before half, leading 28-0. Going to kick it deep. It's going to be fielded back at the 19-yard line. That's Duncan. Duncan returns to the 25. He's hit and going to be brought down shy of the 30 at the 28-yard line. The Cougars will start right there.
Warren scoring drive. One play, 61 yards. Took A.J. 13 seconds.
To go 61 yards?
To go 61 yards. Actually, it took from Laster. You know how that goes. It actually took Laster's throw longer to get there than it did A.J. to get to the end zone. But
it'll be 1st and 10 Cougars. Ball spotted at their own 28.5-yard line. 2:21 left to play here before half.
You know, Coach Hembry's got to be thinking again that, I could get football back.
Spencer will stay in at the quarterback spot. They'll put Harrell as a wide receiver again. They have a different running back. It looks like it's going to be Braylon Harvey. Wanted to do the shuttle pass, a quick sweep to the left. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. A helmet for a Lumberjack comes off as they'll tackle him out near the 30-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 1 on the play. And that was Neo Harding's helmet that came popped off after he made the hit over there. He'll come out of the ball game. We'll have to have somebody come in and replace him. And Warren will use a timeout here. Preserve some time on the clock with 2:07 left to play before half. The Lumberjacks would like to get that other score so the clock would run in the second half.
Yes.
If they could get the sportsmanship rule into effect. Harold's Processing's open out on the old Camden Road. If you get lucky enough this year to tag a deer, you need to carry it out to Harold's Processing. Let them take care of it. They can skin it. They'll clean it. They'll process it, have it all cut up, packaged up, ready to go in the freezer, ready to go in the skillet. 820-0795. They're open 7 days a week from 8 to 8. But if he happens to not be there, write this number down, 820-0795. That's Daniel Robinson. Everybody calls him Peanut. But he's got some great meats out there, too, if you need to looking to carry some other meat besides venison to the deer camp, or for grilling out in the backyard anytime. Go check out Harold's Processing, their meat department. They specialize in specialty cut meats, steaks, and more, along with seafood as well. It's Harold's Processing out on the Old Camden Road, 1826 and a half Old Camden Road, right here in Warren. 820-0795 is the number to call for Harold's Processing. 2nd and 9 for the Cougars. Spencer rolling to his left, throws a quick pass in the flat, complete to Harrell. He'll have the catch inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first down, but he goes out of bounds, and that stops the clock with 2:02 left to play. And now they're looking at 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Cougars from their own 38-yard line. Warren leading 28-0. They'll put Harrell again, split wide to the left. Warren, they're going to run the quarterback. He's going to be hit and falls forward. He'll have it. Yeah, he'll have the first down as they'll get him out just shy of the 40. Gets it by about a half a yard. So it'll be a first down for the Cougars. And Warren only has one timeout remaining to play before half. Helena picks up the first down here, so they can use up quite a bit of the clock if they choose, or if they try to throw the football. They may help Warren out. Spencer takes the snap, wanting to throw it. Warren bringing the blitz. He unloads it. It's going to be incomplete. Delfino Rivera was the closest player to it. You had Landon Wolf coming and Marcus Green. And Spencer saw him coming. He just unloaded it.
Yes.
Leaves a minute 40 to go before half. So second down and 10 now for the Cougars from their own 39.5. We'll call it the 40-yard line. Harrell splits wide to the left. One receiver comes wide to the right. They run a tight end to this side, a tight end to the other side as well. Spencer straight drop. Warren bringing the blitz again. He's in trouble. Unloads it. It's going to be incomplete.
That
could go down as intentional
grounding. That could go intentional grounding. It did not make it to the line of scrimmage.
As you had Marcus Green and
okay,
Tyrone
there with
Grace.
the flag, Jimmy. You see the far official over there mark where the pass got to, and then the head man dropped his flag.
Yeah. Intentional grounding against the offense.
Loss of down. That's a biggie.
Clock stopped with a minute 33 left to play. And they'll mark the penalty off. It's going to spot the football back inside the 25, all the way back at the 23-yard line. And they said a loss of down, so it'll bring up third down and long now for the Cougars. Need to get all the way out to the 40. So third down and 13.
Now, if you were the Cougars, I'd run the football and make either Warren let me run the clock or use their last timeout or second timeout.
Third down and 27 for the Cougars.
Straight drop back by Spencer. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. Weston Gavin gets in there to him first. He'll get credit for the sack. Had a little help there from Marcus Green. That's Grays who gets up. It'll bring up a fourth down. Warren's going to call the timeout with a minute 26. That should be the final timeout of the half for Warren. But they'll spot the football all the way back at the 13-yard line.
Remember, Helena's punting team, punter, I should say, it does not hang it high.
Been keeping the line drives. Warren's going to call the timeout. We'll keep it right here. Warren leading 28-0. They're going to get the football back with about a minute 15 left to play. But they're going to be out of timeout, so we'll see what Warren can do to get into the halftime. If they can get that other touchdown, they'd like to get this one over with early tonight.
Yes.
Have the sportsmanship rule go into effect when we start the third quarter. All right. Don't forget, next week our game's on Thursday night. Final game of the regular season. Right here at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium, we play the Hamburg Lions. Had a score a while ago. Star City was leading Monticello 21-14 in the second quarter. Pretty close ball game going on up there in Twinkletown. You can listen to that ball game on our sister station, KGPQ 99.9. Or you can listen to the Monticello version on KHPM 93.7. All right, AJ's going to stand back at this Cougar 45-yard line. Another kick. This one's going to be hit at the 40. They're going to let it roll. It'll roll all the way to midfield to the Lumberjack 48-yard line, and they'll blow it dead there at the 48 with a minute 15 left to play before half. Lumberjacks will get the football 52 yards away. We saw them go one play at 61 yards.
Yeah, a lot of time left.
As Warren will have it first and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Ball's on the right hash mark. Antonio's going to come wide to the left. That's Jordan and Neon Thomas. Neandre Thomas come wide to the left. That'll be the wide side of the field. Lassiter calling for the snap. Straight drop, blitz coming. He steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, and in and out of the hands of A.J. down at the 23-yard line.
Almost a circus catch there.
Yeah, he went up and just got his hands up late. Clock will stop with a minute 11 left to go. Jalen Lee's going to check in as a wide receiver as Ingram will come out of the ball game. And we'll go with trip receivers here to the near side of the field to us. Ball on the right hash mark. Lassiter Wide receiver screen, complete to Jalen Lee. Lee at the midfield, sidesteps one at the 40 to the 30. Jalen Lee bumped out of bounds inside the 25, down at the 24-yard line. Duncan comes over to knock him out of bounds. It'll be a KJ Produce first down at the 24, and the clock will stop with 1:03 left to play.
28-yard pickup.
First and 10, Lumberjacks at the 23-yard line. KJ's Produce, you need to go check out. They've got a great new gift department. They've got all kind of yard flags, door flags, all kind of home decor. Crystal has bought a whole bunch of stuff. Josh wasn't too happy with it, but she's got it.
She got to market by herself, did she?
Yeah, and she loaded up. Got a great selection to choose from. You need to go by and see them tomorrow. They'll be open 511 West Central Street in Warren. Check out all the great home decor that they've got. Pass was complete. They get it down to the 18-yard line.
Who called it?
Neon Thomas. Second down, gain of 6, second down and 4. Lassiter, straight drop again. Has all day. Steps up, throws it deep down the field. A jump ball in the end zone, and Neon Thomas comes down with it.
No, Jordan.
No, Antonio Jordan, you're right. Antonio. Two defenders were in front of him. Antonio, like going up for a rebound, a basketball rebound.
He just went and just grabbed it.
And that'll be his 4th touchdown of the night receiving. And Warren goes up 34-0 with 51 seconds remaining here before half. All right, all we got to do is put this extra point through. Jacinto has been perfect on the night. Cornish does the holding. Reese calls for the snap. It's down. The kick's on its way, and it is good. 35-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back after this timeout.
Glass & Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, is one of the oldest body shops in Warren, so it makes sense when you need vehicle damage repair that they're the place to go. Using top-of-the-line replacement parts, the professionals at James Glass & Body Shop can restore your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glass & Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. So the next time you need professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass & Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it. They've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
35-0. The Lumberjacks have the lead over the Helena Cougars as they'll kick it off once again. It's going to be handed off to Harrell as they make the catch. Harrell gets it back up to the 20, and that's J.D. Tillman on the special team down there to make the stop on him at the 23-yard line. So J.D. getting in on the action.
You know, if you listen to the coach's show, you heard Coach Embry talking about J.D. Tillman, how he's came on through the year, and now he's playing on all the special teams, and you see why.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Ball spotted at their own 23. Warren's last scoring drive, David?
Yeah, here it is. 3 plays, 52 yards, 24 seconds.
And the Lumberjacks will have the sportsmanship rule going when the second half starts. Cougars will have it 1st and 10 at their own 23. So we're waiting for some of the Cougars to get out on the field. Need an offensive lineman. They'll check into the game. All right, here we go. Spencer out of the shotgun for the Cougars. Little shuttle pass off to the left to Harrell. Harrell's got it over the 25, out to the 30. Got to be run out of bounds up near the 31. Going to be short of the first down marker, but nice run over there by the running back, Dejon Harrell. Gain of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 3. That stop, no, the clock did not stop. It's running with 16 seconds. Maybe the final play of the first half here. Warren leading 35-0. Spencer, straight drop, throws into the sideline and overthrows Harold out at near the 45. Clock will stop with 3.2 seconds to go, so we'll have one more play before the end of the half. 28-21, Star City leading Monticello at the half. The Billies, they fighting for their playoff spot, aren't they?
They are.
Again, you can listen to the Monticello broadcast on our sister station, KHPM 93.7, or you listen to the Star City broadcast on KGPQ 99.9. Shuttle pass again off to the left side. Carries it over the 40, out to the 45, and going to be stopped up near midfield as time expires here at the end of the first half. Warren's going to lead it 35-0 at the intermission, and the sportsmanship rule will be in effect, so the clock's going to run pretty quickly in the second half as both teams head toward the locker room. We got a lot to talk about here on our halftime show. We'll look at some of the scores from around the conference and from around the state. Big games going on in some of the conferences tonight. The one up in Star City's becoming more important as Monticello hangs in there. DeWitt was at McGee, and that's for a playoff spot, playoff berth, either third or fourth spot coming out of the 8-4-8. Then we'll tell you about who Warren possibly might face in first round action. And even though it's 2 weeks away, we still got another regular season game next Thursday night here at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium against the Hamburg Lions. We can kind of look ahead and see who Warren possibly might play in the first round. We'll do that and more when we return in just a moment.
How do you choose the right HVAC system for your home? You call Trucks Heating and Air at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. What's the difference between an air conditioner and a heat pump? And how do you know which system you need? You call Trucks Heating and Air at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. At Trucks Heating and Air, you're talking to the experts, and they're your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. So if you're considering a new HVAC system for your home, give Trucks Heating and Air a call at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas.
What does it mean to be a star? At South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, it means having the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed in an environment where you are treated as the important person that you are. The star in our logo is a reminder of what you mean to us. Be a star at South Ark. Visit southark.edu/info for information.
Gardner Body and Glass at 607 East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair and provide customer-friendly service. With over 20 years' experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner Body and Glass. So the next time you're in an accident, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402. For dependable auto body repair work, give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
35-0. The Lumberjacks lead it here at halftime as both teams have made it to the locker room. And Warren, after having kind of a slow start, got things on track. And then, well, they've been working on the passing game here tonight. And Antonio Jordan having a career night so far. He's got 4 touchdowns on the night. Neo Harding has 1, or Neo Thomas. Has 1. DeAndre, 1 touchdown. 35-0 at the half. Looking at some other scores from around the 8-4-8. All right, here's the scores I've got for you at halftime. Star City leading Monticello 28-14. So Star City trying to hold on to that number 2 spot. Monticello fighting hard to try to secure a playoff berth. DeWitt leading McGee at halftime 18-8. is the score in that ball game. That ball game's at McGee, and you can listen to it on KXSA 103.1. Crossett is leading Dumas at the half, 21-0. No surprise there. So there's your 4 games that are going on in the 4A tonight. Hamburg had the night off. This was their off week, and they get 2 weeks to prepare for the Lumberjacks next week. All right, let's look around the state and see what we got. Haskell Harmony Grove, they're another top 10 team in the 4A across the state. They're leading Mayflower 40-0 at halftime. Lamar up on Clinton by 1, 21-20. It's Rivercrest and Truman all tied at 14-14. That's a pretty good ball game going on. Jonesboro Westside up on Highland 7-6 at the half. Gosnell leading Harrisburg 13-8. Lonoke leading Stuttgart 7-0. Harding Academy all over Heber Springs 39-0 at half. And then we've got Ozark up on Gravette 21-7. Lincoln leading Berryville 35-7. And Green Forest 1 point better than Huntsville at 22-21. Elkins a touchdown better than Gentry at halftime 21-14. Warren possibly will play Blytheville in the first round if everything works out the way some of the experts have looked at it and predicted. That would be Warren's first round team, but we'll wait and see if that's true. I don't have a score. They're playing Pocahontas tonight. Actually, I only have one score out of the 4A, and that is Rivercrest and Truman. Little Rock Hall playing Bauxite, no score there, and did have a score from Jonesboro Westside and Highland 7-6. Jonesboro Westside leading in that one. But we'll have all the scores for you tonight right here on K-Country from 10 to midnight. Randy Rainwater, Barry Grooms, they'll be bringing you all the scores and running down some of the playoff scenarios as some teams secure things tonight, just like Warren will do with this 35-0 lead here at the half. They will have the number 1 seed, so we know that Warren's going to at least have a share. They could lose next week, but still go as the number 1 seed, and they would have a share of the conference title. And David, I'm going to put you on the spot. If Warren goes undefeated through conference play, how many seasons would Coach Embry have an undefeated conference record? I don't have the answer.
I do not either. I wasn't prepared for that one.
For that one? But you go back and look. It's going to be, Warren has either won or shared the conference championship ever since 2008, I believe. They've either had a share of it or won it.
So that would be 14 years. And I'm going to say out of those 14 years, I figure it's somewhere between 6 to 8.
All right.
But I will know next week.
Next week. All right. I'll let you look it up. I'll give you that for next week. Lumberjacks lead it here at halftime, 35-0. Warren leads it. Warren Marching Band's going to perform. Now we had the little cheerleaders down there, too.
Yeah.
They had the mini camp this week. Looked like they had a lot of participation. Great to see that. Pink Out Night has this breast cancer awareness week. Need to tell you about the Halloween trick or tent festival going on tomorrow. They moved it from downtown Warren out to the tomato sheds, out to the tomato shed out there to the tomato market, because of the threat of rain tomorrow. So they will have it, rain or shine, but it'll be out at the tomato market. That's the Halloween celebration that the Chamber of Commerce is putting on. Coming up next Friday is the Warren YMCA radio auction. So we hope you'll join us for that and help us raise money for the YMCA. Can't remember, about our 15th, 16th year of doing it. David started it back when he was at the YMCA several years ago.
It's been a while.
I know. Been going on a while.
This would be about,
I said 15, 16.
No.
More than that?
It's more than that. It's going to be 18, 19, maybe even 20. I'll have that one for you next week, too.
All I remember, the first year we did it, it was to raise money to cover the ditch.
Yes.
At the Little League
At the
field.
baseball field.
That's what we raised the money for. But anyway, hope you'll join us for that a week from today. Start at 9 a.m. in the morning. We'll go all day long selling items on the radio to the highest bidder. We're at halftime. It's 35-0. The Lumberjacks lead. We'll take a break and be back with more here at halftime right after this timeout.
Are you needing some new furniture? Main Event Furniture in Warren at 610 North Martin Street in Warren has just received lots of new items and furniture accent pieces from Market. You'll find name brands like Mayo and Best made right here in the USA. Ashley, Serenity Sleep Mattresses, Avenue Home and 49 West. They're open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 12. Or by appointment only after hours and deliveries available. Just go by Main Event Furniture, 610 North Martin or call 226-6511.
Do you have a Medicare supplement plan and it seems to go up every year? Well, come into Milton Insurance and see if we can save you some money. We have been saving people hundreds of dollars on their Medicare supplement by switching them to a different company. We know that money is tight lately and we want to help you save as much as possible. And you can apply for these plans at any time throughout the year. So stop by an Insurance Corner at 4th and Spring or give us a call at 352-2155.
Insure to be sure. Milton Insurance Agency.
Re-elect Representative Jeff Wardlaw. Jeff Wardlaw is 100% pro-life, a strong defender of our gun rights, a true common-sense conservative. Re-elect Representative Jeff Wardlaw. Let's keep him defending our rights at the Arkansas State Capitol. Vote on Tuesday, November 8th. Paid for by the Wardlaw Campaign. Greg Reef is asking for your vote for mayor of Warren in the November 8th general election. Greg Reef is a lifelong resident of Warren. He graduated from Warren High School and the University of Arkansas at Monticello. Greg Reef has an extensive background in Warren municipal government and private business. Greg Reef desires to serve the citizens of Warren by working with the Warren City Council to sustain basic city services and make Warren even a better place to live and work. Vote Greg Reef for mayor of Warren November 8th. Early voting begins October 24th. Paid for by Greg Reef for mayor.
35-0 here at the half. The Lumberjacks have the lead over the Helena Cougars. And we need to tell you about our friends at American Shifting Corporation, 2101 East Broadway in North Little Rock. They've been in business since 1971. They've grown to be the largest transmission and rear end rebuilder on big truck transmissions, rear ends, clutches, differentials, you name it, they can take care of you. If you're in the trucking business, the logging business, heavy equipment operator, you need to know these numbers, 501-945-0878, or Michael Adair, local guy from right here in Warren. He works for him, been working for him a long time, and he can, sometimes you can call him and he can get you in quicker than just calling them direct, or he can get the parts to you quicker than calling them direct. Call Michael at 870-820-2028. That's American Shifting Corporation in North Little Rock. Number one Wash and Shine Detail Shop, 820-2171 is their number. Best car wash in town. They'll take care of you and pick up and delivery. They're open 7 days a week. So after the rain moves through tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow, maybe Sunday morning, you want your car cleaned up while you're going to church, give them a call. They'll come pick it up, bring it back to you. Be all ready to ride on Sunday afternoon. That's 820-2171. Harold's Processing's open out on the old Camden Road. They do deer processing. They also do beef and pork and swine. They can do all of them for you. But if you get lucky and tag a deer this year, remember Harold's Processing. Their phone number is 820-0795. They're located at 1826.5 Old Camden Road in Warren. And that's just out there the county park is, just past them. They're open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. Peanuts reopened the meat market, back up. They're open and running again. Now custom cut steaks for you, custom cut roasts, whatever you'd like. They also handle seafood and all the fixings to go along with all that stuff. You know, the twice baked potatoes, stuffed baked potatoes, stuffed peppers, and lots of other appetizers that you can buy there, along with the other great meat products that they have, and seafood as well. Check them out. And as we said earlier, I saw where he had going to get into the smoking business. Bought him a nice new smoker and going to handle all some catering needs. Maybe for Thanksgiving you want a turkey or a ham smoked. I'm sure he'd be glad to do that. That's Harold's Processing out on the Old Camden Road in Warren. Give them a call at 820-0795 or go see them at 18 and 26.5 Old Camden Road. Just look for the sign out there on the right when you're traveling out that way. KJ's Produce, 511 West Central in Warren. They've got all their pumpkins marked buy one and get one free. All sizes of pumpkins and gourds. Buy one and get one free. You need to check out the fresh produce that they have. I know they've got some peas. They had some Arkansas-grown sweet potatoes. I'm not sure if they got any tomatoes left. They had some last week. They were Arkansas-grown too. And they got plenty of honey and sorghum. And then you need to check out the great home decor that they have. Just bought some yard flags and door flags, all types of home decor. You'll find it to decorate your home at KJ's Produce, 511 West Central in Warren. They're open tomorrow. I think I still saw some watermelons, maybe some cantaloupes. I know they got peanuts and all types of produce. So go see them at KJ's Produce, 511 West Central in Warren. 35-0 our score here at the half. David, let's look at the numbers.
Warren hadn't rushed a lot. Lassiter, the leading rusher, 2 carries, 30 yards. Weatherspoon, 5 for 26. Lassiter, 15 of 22, 248 yards, 5 touchdowns. The leading receiver, Jordan, 5 catches, 153 yards, 4 touchdowns. Thomas, 4 for 69, a touchdown. Riviera, 3 for 37, and Lee, 2 for 30. Warren rushes for 54, throws 248. That will be 302 yards total offense for the Lumberjacks here at the half on 27 plays. Warren's had the football a grand total of 8 minutes and 39 seconds of the half. Wow. Been penalized 5 times for 55 yards. Helena rushed for 128, threw for 42, 170 yards total offense. They've ran 40 plays, had the football 15 minutes and 21 seconds, has been penalized 10 times for 105 yards. Their leading rushers, Duncan, 3 carries, 69 yards. Harold, 10 carries, only 42 yards. Spencer, 7 of 15, 1 interception, 42 yards.
You go back and look at Warren, they started the ball game, I think, 2 of 7?
Yes.
2 of 7 throwing the football and what did they finish up? 15 of 22. So you go look at that. They've completed, since they went 2 of 7, they ended up, going,
13 of 15.
Yeah, 13 of 15 after having that slow start.
That's a very slow start.
Passing the football. Both teams have made their way out of the dressing rooms. We're getting set for the second half. Helena will get the football to start the second half. The clock will run. Sportsmanship rule will be in effect. We'll take a break and be back with the start of the second half in just a moment.
Vehicle accidents are going to happen, and when they do, think of Sandine's Body and Glass, 503 South Martin in Warren. You'll receive prompt professional service from the auto body technician who has the equipment and experience to fix your vehicle back to its original condition with all work guaranteed. So the next time you have a vehicle accident, get free estimates and professional body repair at Sandine's Body and Glass, 503 South Martin in Warren, or call 226-2281.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the all-new Sonic Chop House Cheeseburger. Elevate your taste buds with creamy Chop House aioli, crispy onion strings, and 2 slices of American cheese decadently layered atop a 100% pure beef patty and served on a toasted brioche bun.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
At First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton, whatever your need is, we have a solution. The First Century Club for those 50 and over. Free checking with a minimum balance must remain at $300 or above to qualify. Unlimited access to your account by ATM, phone, or online. Just see Tess or Ashley or call 870-226-2601 to get started today. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home. Choose Drew Memorial.
As we come back here to the Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium, Warren leads 35-0. Again, we want to thank the East students for streaming the ball game for you. If you're at home watching, you need to drop them a note there on the comment section. These kids are learning how to stream video, learning lots about broadcasting. They do a good job. It is a student-led organization. It's all students doing the work up there above us from their sky point above here on top of the press box. Jacinto will tee it up. Cougars going to get the football. Harrell's going to be standing about his own 20-yard line as Warren's been kicking it semi-deep on the night. Second half is underway. High end over end kick going to be bobbled and picked up by Harrell at the 25. Up to the 30. The 35 is going to be hit and stopped shy of the 40-yard line at the 39. Warren again doing a good job on the special teams. 16-yard return on the kickoff. Looks like Cody Weatherspoon leading the way along with J.D. Dillon. And I think we'll see a lot of fresh jerseys, a lot of younger players here. We are in the second half.
You know we will.
Clock's going to run. It's going to be a short half, second half. I see J.D. Tillman in at linebacker. Irvin Rivera stays in, but he's just a junior, even though he's a starter. Also out there for Warren at linebacker is Exmere Thomas. And then you got...
I see Harris on the defensive line, isn't it? No, not Harris.
First and 10 for the Cougars. Shuttle pass off the left side to Duncan. Duncan cuts it across the 40, out over the 45, out close to the 46-yard line. A flag going to come in at the end of the play. Another helmet comes off, and that's going to be on a Cougar player this time. Second time tonight we've seen a helmet come off of a player. It's going to be a holding call against the Cougars on the run.
Holding.
Yeah. Let's see who all we can tell you who's up on the front four. Number 58, Bryson Harris is up there. Number 77, that's Tyrone Graves. You still got Neo Harding in. And the other defensive end is number 31. That's going to be Jordan Ingram. Then your linebacking core is going to be J.D. Dillon, along with Irvin Rivera. Number 27, that is Exmere Thomas. Your secondary, Matthew Powell. Jalen Lee still in at the safety spot. The other side, Malik Day. So a couple of starters, but they're all underclassmen, except for Jalen. Pass going to be thrown over the middle, going to be incomplete. Intended for the tight end. Thrown behind him. So it'll bring up second down and 10 after the penalty for West Helena. It'll bring up second down and 10. Ball spotted at their own 39-yard line. On second and 10, Spencer keeps it himself, run to the left, tries to cut it up across the 40, the 45, going to be out near midfield, and finally brought down out there. Chasing him down from behind. That's big old Tyrone Grays making the stop. It'll move the chains, though. It'll be a first down for the Cougars out at midfield. Spencer again out of the shotgun. They go with the two tights. Another shuttle pass to Duncan. He's hitting the backfield, breaks away from it. He's finally going to be caught and wrapped up at the 46-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. Neo Harding was there from the defensive end spot to hit him first. That stood him up. Then it was just a swarm of black jerseys all over him like a bunch of bees.
They were covered, weren't they?
Second down and 14 now for the Cougars. Neo's going to come out of the ball game. Look like checking in at defensive end is going to be Race Frazier. Try the end around as they hand it off. That's going to be Harrell on the carry. Harrell carries back up close to midfield. He'll get it in Lumberjack territory to the 48-yard line. A flag comes in at the end. It's going to be another holding call against the Cougars. And it would either be 3rd down and 8, or we'll back them up and make it 3rd and really long. Holding against the Cougars. They're going to mark off the penalties. Coach Embry pushes them back.
When you got a lot of substitutes, young kids in there, you put them as far behind the chains as you can. I'd be willing to bet you, had that been his main defense, he'd have turned it down.
They're going to mark it all the way back at the 36-yard line. They need to get to the Warren 40. So it's going to be 2nd and 24. Harrell splits wide to the left. One receiver comes wide right on 2nd and 24. Spencer straight drop. Warren's got some pressure on him. Coming now, he's going to run. Spencer up to the 35, the 40. Going to carry it and go out of bounds across the 45 at the 46-yard line. As that'll be a gain of, what is that?
Right at 10.
5, 10, yeah, about 12 yards. So to bring up a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 14, you're right. Gain of 10 on the play. 35-0. Warren got the 35 points in the first half. And getting the chance for some of these younger players to see some valuable playing time here in the second half. Spencer wanting to throw again. Fires, has a man open at midfield. Complete out at the 20. The 45 and steps out of bounds at the Lumberjack 43-yard line. Coming up there to make the play was Matthew Powell. Making the catch, his first of the night, number 21. I don't have him on my roster. Yeah, there he is. Down out of Nicholas Arnett. Made the catch. But short of the first down mark, it'll be 4th down and 3. Cougars going to leave their offense out there.
Might as well.
4th and 3 at the Lumberjack 43-yard line. Zamarian Spencer, the quarterback. He'll drop straight back. Warren rushes forward. Got him in trouble. Force him out of the pocket. Now he steps up. Fires off to the sideline. Complete. They'll have the first down at the Lumberjack 33. Good awareness by the quarterback, Spencer, to buy some time.
He knew where he was, too, and he knew where his receiver was.
So he made the catch. It was 24. That's Duncan that made the catch. They'll pick up the first down, marking at the Warren 34. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. And now we've got an official timeout. Jalen Lee needing some equipment. He'll come out of the game. Checking into the ball game is going to be Braden Smith, the sophomore. He'll go in at safety. 1st and 10 for the Cougars at the Warren 34-yard line. Already under 5 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Spencer keeps it himself around the left end. He'll get it down close to the Warren 31-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play.
Jimmy, looking back on the first half, do you realize that Warren scored 21 points in the last 3 minutes and 13 seconds of the half?
I knew they scored a lot right there at the end.
The last 3 minutes and 13 seconds. That's a lot of points.
2nd down and 7 A gain of 3 on that last play. Spencer, 1 to throw. Pressure coming, dumps it off to his relief man out of the backfield. He'll have it at the 30, down to the 28 of Warren. Coming up, there's Frazier and Dillon to make the stop. 32.
Yeah.
JT Tillman and Frazier on the stop for the Lumberjacks. Race. 3rd down and 4. 3rd and a long 4, almost 5. Ball at the Warren 28-yard line. Spencer, wide receiver screen, throws it out there to Harrell. Harrell trying to do something, not anywhere to go. Warren's all over it. Tillman was there first, and then he had some help from the inside coming out. Malik Day came up. And they'll stop him.
He'll lose a couple.
Lost a yard. Yeah, back to the 30-yard line, so a loss of 2. 4th down and 6 now for the Cougars. 35-21 is what the update is on the Star City Monticello game. Star City leading. On 4th and 6, Spencer wanting to throw, forced out of the pocket. He'll run it himself. He's got the first down, gets it to the 20, hits the sideline, and going to be out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Spencer, the quarterback, he's pretty shifty, isn't he?
He is. He's a good runner. Pickup of 13 yards.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars down at the Lumberjack 17-yard line. Tyrone Grace is going to come out of the ball game. He'll come out. Big senior coming out and checking in. See if I can find a number on him. Handoff going to go to Duncan. Duncan to the 10. Duncan to the 5 for the Cougars into the end zone. Touchdown. Number 24. That's Duncan. Jeremy Duncan puts the Cougars on the board. Makes it 35-6. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. As they'll line up to go for 2. Spencer will work out of the shotgun. Twins on either side. 1 fullback. Spencer fakes it to Harrell, keeps it himself. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 35-8. Warren still leads. We're back after this timeout.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Automotive Superstore in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArkLaMiss without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today at Ryburn Automotive Superstore, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Automotive Superstore, a proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
It's 35-8. Helena gets on the board. They're having trouble getting enough folks out for the kickoff as clock continues to run. Dontavian Bluford's back deep to return for Warren. If they kick it off deep, they're going to kick it off. Short kick toward the sideline. Going to be bobbled over there by Jalen Lee. He'll pick it up he bobbled it at the 35 and finally falls on it out at the 38-yard line. That's where Warren will have it. As the 4th quarter comes to an end, we need to remind you that Harold's Processing out on the old Camden Road's open now for all your processing needs. Whether it's deer, maybe you've got a cow you'd like to have slaughtered and butchered up, they can do that as well. Give them a call at 820-0795. Right now they're busy, though, with deer hunting. And if you get lucky to tag a deer, you need to go see them at Harold's Processing out on the old Camden Road in Warren, open 7 days a week from 8 to 8. If they happen to not be there when you go, just give Daniel a call at 820-0795. And be sure while you're out there, you check out his meat department. He's got steaks, seafood, and much, much more. That's Harold's Processing on the Old Camden Road in Warren. All right, we're going to see Warren, second offense out there. Antonio Jordan runs it at quarterback. He's the backup quarterback. Weatherspoon's a running back. Bluford's in at the wide out. He'll hand it off to him on an end wide receiver sweep. He's out over the 40, 45, midfield, into Cougar territory down to the 43-yard line before he's finally knocked out of bounds. Dontavian Bluford, senior. He's 5'5". You know, he's out there working every day in practice, and he's getting rewarded here tonight by getting to play. And got to carry.
You got to carry. It's a biggie.
Another KJ Produce first down. Jordan this time hands it off to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon cuts it back at the 40, down to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain to the 34, a gain of 9 on the play. Warren, a look at second down and 1. KJ's Produce that first down there. Go by and check out tomorrow. All their pumpkins are buy one and get one free. All their mums have been reduced. They're trying to get rid of the flowers. So if you want some decorations, fall decorations, corn stalks and all, it's all been reduced. You can go and decorate. Go see them at KJ's Produce, 511 West Central in Warren. Jordan wanting to throw, looking for Neon Thomas. He airs it out down the field, and it's going to be incomplete.
Something missing, Dion, wasn't it?
It looked like Antonio thought he was going to run a post pattern. But Thomas ran a fly pattern, and part of that could have been from the defense because they were right there.
They were right there, too. But
he couldn't break to the inside toward the post. So it'll be third down and 1 for the Lumberjacks. Handoff, Weatherspoon, first down and more at the 30 to the 25, down to the 23-yard line of West Helena. Move the chains for another KJ Produce first down. Warren leading 35-8. Warren led 35-0 at the half. And we've seen the second string defense and now the second string offense out there on the field here in the second half for Warren. Give most of those starters a rest. But Warren's got so many young players, sophomores, some of them are playing even now. Weatherspoon carries again straight ahead, gets it inside the 20. Flag's going to come in at the end of the play as he'll be brought down at the 17-yard line. And now some more substitutes coming into the ball game for Warren. Riley Burns is going to check in. I got a number 57. I don't have him on my roster for Warren. I need to check, make sure. They did move up 13 ninth graders who finished up their season last night with a win over Helena.
Not one of them either.
I didn't find 57. You may help me out in a minute. Handoff's going to go to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon over the right side, carries it inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. And Warren will have it second down and 5, a gain of 5 there by Weatherspoon. Let's see, I got number 30, that's Mason Wardlaw's in at a wide receiver. Him and Bluford are split wide to the left. J.D. Tillman lines up as a blocking back. You got number 31 in at tight end, that's Jordan Ingram. Handoff, Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon again carries it straight ahead inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Pick up a 14.
They bring up third down and 2. So 3rd and 2 for Warren from the 4-yard line. They can't get a first down inside the 2-yard line. Weatherspoon gets the call again straight ahead. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Warren will go up 41-8 with 7:54 to play. Clock continues to run. And Jose Jacinto is going to come on to attempt the extra point. Nope. Yep, I believe. Now we're going to have a new kicker. Number 29, Miguel Mendoza. Mendoza's a junior, so here's your kicker for next year. Going to get the attempt. Reese Cornish is the holder. And Reese is just a sophomore, I believe, yeah. Waiting on the center to come out. That's Bryson Harris. He shows up. Now we'll get ready. Snaps down. Kicks on its way. Mendoza puts it through the uprights. 42-8. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank and Trust. The prices are unbelievable at the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods in Warren. Nabisco premium crackers, a 1-pound box is just $2.98. Beef boneless New York strip steaks are $4.98 a pound. Sunny Delight, a 40-ounce bottle, just 98 cents. Bar S hot dogs, 12-ounce package, only 78 cents. And Oscar Mayer basic Lunchables, 98 cents each. It's all during the weekend blowout sale at Super Value Foods with unbelievably low prices.
42-8. Lumberjacks' second offensive unit puts one in the end zone.
Nicely done.
As Mendoza will handle the kickoff duties now for the Lumberjacks as he'll approach the football. No, that's Maddox Lassiter make it. Who handled the kickoff. Maddox kicks it. It's returned up over the 25, the 30, out to the 31. There were flags, and it's going to be offsides against the Lumberjacks.
You know, sometimes you got to reward those players and let them do something you normally wouldn't do.
Sideline warning is the call against Warren.
Jimmy, where does UAM play tomorrow?
They're at home. They host Southeastern Oklahoma. 2 o'clock kickoff. Convoy Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium. We'll have the broadcast on our sister station, KHBM 93.7 FM.
And the Razorbacks will be on
KGPQ 99.9. They got an early kickoff. I think 11 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. They play Auburn.
So that means pregame started tonight, right?
It starts at 8 in the morning for the pregame. The Boll Weevil pregame starts at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. Southeastern Oklahoma comes in on a 3-game winning streak. Weevils on a 4-game losing streak, trying to right the ship and need to do it tomorrow. 1st and 10 for the Cougars now. Ball spotted at their own 31-yard line. They got a new quarterback. He's going to hand it off to number 2. That's Matthew Goldsberry. Goldsberry's going to be hit and dropped for a big loss. Shooting through for Warren, Jordan Ingram. Coming from his defensive end spot. The loss is all the way back to the 29. It's going to be a loss of 7 on the play. I'll make it the 24-yard line. Yeah, the 24. Loss of 7. 2nd down and 17 now for the Cougars. We're down to 3:43. Clock continues to run. Sportsmanship rule for the 3rd time? No.
Yes.
3rd time this year?
3rd time this year.
Yeah, Warren put and invoked the sportsmanship rule.
No, 2nd time. You're right. We came 1 point short last week.
Handoff goes over the right side. Warren's going to drop him for another loss. Back at the 20, a 4-yard loss on this one. As Race Frazier leading the way defensively for Warren to make the stop.
17 just checked in. 22 has checked in.
That's Braxton Embry.
And 41 checked in.
41's another 9th grader, Lewis Woods. And 22, you said?
Yes.
22 is Reed Wardlaw in at defensive cornerback. 3rd down and long for the Cougars. They're going to have to call a timeout. A little confusion out there. They'll stop the clock with 2:44 left to play. Don't forget, coming up tonight from 10 to midnight, We've got all the scores for you from around the state on the High School Scoreboard Show. Randy Rainwater and Barry Grooms will bring it to you. We do it every Friday night throughout the football season, and they'll have all the scores and start telling you who's going to play in the playoffs tonight. As somehow Barry figures all that out and does a good job at it. So he'll tell you, we think Warren in 2 weeks may play Blytheville, but a lot of football left to play.
If the season ended today, they would play
Blytheville. That's correct. Star City is leading Monticello 35-21. That ball game's in the third quarter. All right. Third down and long for the Cougars. Need to get all the way out to the 41. So 3rd and 21. They want to throw. In trouble, going to be sacked. Race Frazier knocks it loose. The ball's on the ground. A scramble for it. We'll see who comes up with it. Race Frazier knocked it loose. I think the Cougars are going to get it back, though. But all the way back at their own 6-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 10, 14 on the play. So it's 4th down and a while. 4th down and 37 for the Cougars. They're going to send their punting unit on. Warren's not going to send anybody back deep. Got a number 35 checking into the ball game for Warren. Don't have that one. Number 22 is Reed Outlaw. Reed Wardlaw make it. Now a flag comes in as time expires on the play clock, so a delay of game called against the Cougars.
When it rains, it pours.
I mean, basically the game was over at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
Warren led 35-0 at halftime. Second unit has played, even some sophomores. Number 72 coming out of the game for Warren. That may be another 9th grader. I don't have his name, number 72. As the Cougars get set to punt it away, we go under 1 minute left to go. They're going to get the punt off. Low, wobbly kick. Going to hit on the ground, take a Cougar bounce. Hits it to 30, bounces out to the 40, all the way out to the 44-yard line, and that's where they'll blow it dead, at the 44-yard line. And Warren will come out, may get a playoff, may not. As Warren's going to clinch the number 1 seed out of the 8-4A with the win here tonight. So we do know that for sure.
Yes.
Matter not what happens next week with Hamburg next Thursday night. We'll have the game for you next Thursday night. Alex Wardlaw checks in at the center spot now for the Lumberjacks. Warren will snap it. Going to hand it off up the middle to number 5, Matthew Powell. Powell carries it inside the 40, down to about the 37-yard line, and that's going to be your ball game. As time is going to run out here at Jim Hurley Jr. Stadium, the teams make their way to center field, and the Lumberjacks get the